Okay, reporting, guys. Good. Got money. Ambassador Montilier, I am of course pleased to aid the Inquisition in its holy endeavor. My wife Carolina has recently been taken by religious fervor and has declared her intention to live the rest of her life in a small chantry near the Arbor Wilds, where she will have the solitude necessary to live her life of spiritual reflection and repentance. As such, I have sold most of her gowns and jewelry, and am pleased to make the resulting funds my gift to the Inquisition. Yours, Duke Stefan de Ferman. More gold. With Carolina now out of play, either Manette or Jean Gaspard will be the next Duchess or Duke of Leeds. Jean Gaspard has made a strong claim with his fellow nobles by attacking Manette's youth and lack of experience in the game. For her part, Manette relies heavily upon her chantry tutor, Mother Renette, who has rather desperately attempted to start a rumor that Jean Gaspard owes his birth to his mother's affair with a traveling Grey Warden. A few well-chosen words will send Manette back to the chantry with no harm done. I've done some digging, and the rumors about Jean Gaspard's parentage are true. Shall we make that knowledge public? All this takes less time. Yeah, let's go with this.
Let's see what we have.
Who's going to get coin? Josephine.
At your service.
Colin, looks like you're sitting out for this one. Work on the troops. Anyway, hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I obviously stopped back at Haven to pick up my reports. Now I'm gonna quickly go back to the hinterlands and just attempt, once again, to get a rift. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go back to the Storm Coast. Still got another Memories of the Grey? Oh. Come with us, Bull. Anyone level up? Yes, Iron Bull. What can we give you? Okay. Let's go try Rift. No, wrong button. Hey, Fennec. You guys ready? Jeez Louise. Get out of here, you. I need something to take down defenses. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, take him down, please. Sorry, Bull. Bull, why are you not attacking? Bull, why are you not attacking? And I'm out of potions. Crud. No. Come on. My defense sucks. And I burn through potions so quickly.
Nothing to report, sir.
Leave me alone, bear. Nope. I guess it's because I'm in combat. Because the stupid bear won't leave me alone. Push it off the edge. Is that really so hard? And it dropped nothing.
Nothing to report, sir.
That's fine.
There must be something here.
I'm guessing it's going to be up in this tower. Or not.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Okay. Back to the Storm Coast. Do 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 do. Loading screen. Let's go. What if it ever stops storming on the Storm Coast? Can I climb up this? I'm guessing not. Nope. Worth a try. Nothing. Hey, Nug. Nothing. No Nug meat. I'll take you. Might need you for something later. Who knows? Whoa. Ow. Oh, there goes one potion. Wasn't that a sight?
The waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall.
It's been a while since I was a citizen. Traveling to Haven must have been quite the journey.
Between Cassandra's friendly company and Cullen's feelings on sea travel, it was great. Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
That would be a good idea. Okay, the dragon's flown off. Giant. Ow. Go for the legs. on, we almost have him. We took down a giant. "938 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mirror, continued musings of giants. I assume they encroached during disruption of their environs. Perhaps clawing darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their only motivator, and I have observed them eating meats, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious description. Yet are these giants merely beasts or destructive instinct? Merely beasts of destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they are somewhat more common. To winter breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed waterways, preferring to float its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential to raise them in praise. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of greater purpose. What lesson maker in these strange children? I will approach tomorrow in your name." Except annotated below is a different hand. Last entry in the letters of Brother Estomar, his only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. This archivist's recommendation: remind the neophytes that the tale of Sister Dariel in the Wolf's Den is metaphor. Solace, we might have gotten a new mage staff for you. You need to be level 9. There's a rift over there. That was kind of hard to find. Hard to see, I should say. Fine, it's on the mini-map. Duh. Let's try the rift. Ooh, we got terrors. Nice. Ugh, I'm down. Come on. Good work, guys. Blackwall, take a potion. Right over here. It's got a landmark in a cave. Come on. No, come on. Oh, come on, you're right there. I'm right here. It's good, guys. Come on. Ugh. Fine. Oop, nope. Fine, I'll go around. I need ram meat for something, don't I? There we go. Come on. Come on. Of course, there has to be a bear. It is not uncommon to enter a cave nestled in the basalt columns of the Storm Coast and discover traces of ancient dwarven architecture. Prior to the First Age, the dwarven people maintained a sizable presence on the coast. Mining guilds were drawn to the area's then plentiful mineral deposits. All dwarven activity ceased when darkspawn incursions forced the deep roads to be sealed, severing the region from Orzammar. From the Storm Coast and its history by Brother Vincent, Chantry Scholar. Have we been in this one before? think so. Is that seriously it? We kill the birds? Oh well. According to our Legion folklore, Andraste's followers and sympathizers tossed sprigs of the laurel in her path as she was led to her pyre. After she burned, her ashes blew across the leaves on the ground, bestowing upon them their famed purifying qualities. It is just a tale, of course. The laurel was recognized as a healing herb long before Andraste's time. Ancient Tevinter scrolls describe the use of the laurel in poultices, tinctures, and even incense. Though the legend might be pure fabrication, the laurel will always be symbolic of Andraste's sacrifice. Its glossy dark leaves represent the sword of mercy, the red berries, the drops of her blood upon it. A cave coming up. Did I miss an Astrarium? I must have. Dang it! How did I miss it? Well, let's at least get this camp. I don't know if this is a safe way down. Nice and slow. Spin the weed. The shard locator.
So it was just you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
Ah, you're just like Sebastian.
Who we never met because I never got that DLC.
This would work for a camp.
Okay then. These puzzles serve as entertaining diversions for Inquisition soldiers, not to mention being useful for trade. A number of ships washed up on the shores of the Storm Coast could be salvageable for use by the Inquisition. Now what do you have?
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
More deep stalker hide. I'm gonna rest up quickly. Up we go. Let's check this area out. Let's go down the safe route.
There must be something here.
He's not here. We've searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here with whispers lurking at the back of my mind on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andrewville as he left. From pages torn loose from a journal found on the storm coast.
Wardens were here at some point.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
Let's run this way. More elf fruit, and I see enemies. I want to head left. Somehow find a way up that giant mountain. Nope. Not gonna work. Make it up this. Come on. Come on. Oh boy. Here we go. We're making progress. This, maybe not so much. Nope. At least made part way up. Here we go. Huh. Oh, this must be the cave for the oculariums or whatever. Just think. These guys could have just been innocent people enjoying a meal, and then all of a sudden some guy comes out of nowhere and slams them with the shield. How rude. Anything over here? A fruit hiding in the corner. I saw there was a landmark up there. From the Canticle of Transfigurations. Many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever. But the one who repents, who has faith, unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Canticle of Transfigurations 10:1. Of course it's a bear. Blarg. See if we can climb up this way. Stone hidden in the rock. Come on. Come on. Ah, oh, come on. How about this way then? You serious? Just a little further! Oh, why can't I grab stuff? Why can't I grab ledges? Move, guys. The stone tree. Just 2 more landmarks. So Galen made his way through the wood until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Elise emerged from the pines, and they shared a quick embrace before making their way to the waiting ship. From a local version of The Resourceful Lovers. It's said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long and happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore renditions of the tale in which Galen and Elise drowned at sea. Sister Hulda, from an unpublished work, Folk Nonsense and Other Absurdities. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. No, wait. Bellatanus. Referred to as the Maiden in common parlance, depictions of the constellation Bellatanus vary from one age to the next. Josephine's ready, okay? It has always been considered fashionable for prominent women of the day to be declared the Maiden's personification. Queen Magigal in the Exalted Age, for instance, and Queen Asha before her. None of these women would likely appreciate the fact that Bellatanus is believed to have originally referred to Uthemiel, the old god of beauty, who was the archdemon that we killed in Origins. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by his sister Oren Petrarchius. Just got the one back there. Nice little spin there. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and has shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances. Or because of them, I suppose, it did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Yes, we could. Let's get that astrarium. Can I hand in requisition?
Nothing to report, sir.
More ships? I need more Deepstalker hides. It's a good thing you just gotta visit a cave and you'll basically find at least 2 or 3. Go away, Mabari. I don't want to hurt you. You're good doggies. Good doggies. No, good doggies. You bad man, though. You had nothing. Inventory full. Wrong button. have I not been using this? We're all level 8. A lot of defender stuff. I should really sell this stuff, but I keep forgetting about it. Top is this tower, mountain, isn't it? I gotta take the long way around. Get some iron while I'm at it. Hey, Nug. Where are you exactly?
You've seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
Okay. How did I miss this? Excuse me, guys. Get nice and easy. This is a nice tree. There's something for the Iron Bull. Wait. No, Here we go. Here we go. Servani. Referred to as the Chain Man in common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient Tevinter representation both of Andoril, the old god of slaves, and of the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisalis Guild for well over 2,000 years, according to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems guarding the gates to the city of Minrathous. Let's go explore the cave. First, we're going to deal with this. Of course. Ooh, there's the camp. Whoop!
Someone's come with a challenge.
The others failed.
Nice skeletons. I take it you're the leader?
So you would challenge the blades of Hassarian? You killed soldiers of the Inquisition. We cannot let this stand.
You want justice? Claim it.
What's with that slow-mo? Cotton. Come on, Tumabari. We should be able to handle this. Yeah, go back in your cage.
It's done.
Provided no one stabs you in the back on the way out.
Your worship, the blades of Hassarian are at your service. If you want eyes on the coast, here we are.
I've not heard of the Blades of Hassarian.
Our work is often misunderstood, but we serve Andraste and whoever proves worthy of wielding us.
You and your Blades are loyal to the Inquisition?
We're loyal to you. I suppose that's the same thing, your worship.
So there's no ill will over what happened with your former boss?
The man was a bastard. You're not the first to stand up to him. You're just the first to win, and we're happy with that. Besides, I would rather swear my life to the Herald of Andraste.
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, your worship.
I should go.
You know where to find us.
Sweet. I guess. Got another agent.
At your service, your worship.
You all right?
Initiation for the Blades of Hassarian. The oath sworn by new converts to the leader of the Blades of Hassarian. You were lost, as were we all. Grant me purpose. You were unhearing, as were we all. Let me obey. You are the sword, as are we all. Wield me in her name. Oh, wait. Quest. Fast travel! Do. Let's go to that cave. Oh wait, how's everyone doing with... Yeah, we should be good. Oh boy. This one? I think so. Come on, Nate. Right around here, wasn't it? Here it is. That's better. No! You guys were smart. What's back here? Dreamweaver's staff. Let me guess, we're not the right level to use it. Okay, where to next? We could head south. Oh, there's a rift way over here. Just one rift. I said that way. See if we can at least maybe get some shards before we make the camp or something. We can actually climb down like a smart person. Follow the little path. Bear. A flute. Always useful. Long river. At least we can wade through it. My guess is we go up here.
This guard captain from Kirkwall that you're friends with?
She's stronger than you.
Right. Just checking.
Come on, no, don't slip.
Good find.
Leave me alone, bear. Storehouse! I don't have porridge! Just in case. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom, or legend, born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling, never fully emptied or, as with a kettle, cleaned. Each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the warden carrying it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. Could be fact, could be tribute. It does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake wardens could. Still no trace of him, though I feel the dark spot in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the Song of Andruil to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
This belonged to the Wardens.
Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in the area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in their last blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other Wardens, and there are few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all, this land has suffered in the past years. I hope they find some peace.
The Wardens must have moved on. They're searching for someone.
On Warden business, maybe? Secret missions or whatever it is they get up to when there's no blight.
Whoever the Wardens are seeking, he's led them away from here.
Let's get to camp. Easy. Hold on. Gotta check my dog. Okay. Just one more region. Come on.
Decent place to camp.
Set it up.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, any deep stalker hides. That's right, there's a lot of lyrium over there. Must be at least one more shard seeker thing. I'm still missing a decent amount. That's why there's a lot of red lyrium. Speaking of which, I don't see it on the map. Oh, there's a rift way down there too. Let's check this place out. Can't go in. Interesting. Is there anything over in this bit? Got all that in there, but we can't get to it because the cave is locked up. Let's see if we can go to this rift. At least the sun is kind of peeking through. Gives us a bit of sun shower, I guess. If that's a good thing. Hey, Rams. Stairs. This has to lead somewhere. Stupid rocks. Keep trudging along. I really hope I'm not going where I think I'm going. Can we make it up that? I don't think so. Gotta go around, I think. Hey, Nug. Oh, there's a cave over here. Leave me alone, bear. No, leave him alone. Leave us alone. Fine, we'll fight the bear. Come here, you. Nothing from you. Do got a blood lotus. Okay, Rift. Please be an easy one. Look right here.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Oh. Iron Bow probably would have been good for this. How can you freeze a spirit? I knew it. Jeez Louise. I just get bombarded. Really? Oh, there's a despair demon. Great.
Allow me to take a look. That crossbow is remarkable, but I am surprised the dwarves have not made more of them.
The woman who made Bianca would rather that not happen. Wars are bloody enough as it is. A crossbow that fires this far and this quickly, with so little training, every battle would be a massacre.
Indeed. I am surprised, not disappointed.
Restriction, not Varric. That? There you are. Solus. Where is this room? Oh. Is it right next to it? No, that's just a reflection. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone a bright blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come soon. In the journal of Molly Heslan, dated 9-3 Dragon, sealed in Kinloch Hold, the circle tower at Lake Calenhad, when Heslan was made tranquil in 9-5 Dragon. Loud waterfall. Spin the weed.
This desert temple seems to require a great many keys.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I did not think this through. I was a dummy. What else do we still got here? Still need like one more landmark or something. It's probably all in there. Just go back here and just look. Maybe it's for later in the game, I don't know.
Nothing to report, sir.
That's nice. Oh, is that the landmark? Odd place for landmark. Oh, it's a logging stand. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just can't do it yet. Well, if that's the case... Let's get back to Haven. Elfroot and Embrium are open field, wooded areas. Okay. You guys have anything to say?
Yes? Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Is there anything I should know?
Redcliffe wasn't always a refuge for mages. Some of our recruits have family there. They fear the place, as do I.
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
I should let you get back to work.
Hey, Cassandra.
I trust all is well.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Tell me about your brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
Those two are just swinging the swords back there.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cried.
No, it's fine. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
I'll let you get back to work.
Hey, Blackwall, any Warden update?
Now that we've got better maps, if you like, I can show you a few tricks.
Oh, can you now?
Fine, forget I said anything. Growling at everyone.
Oh, there you are.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
You already know what I think of your forces. I'm not sure what else there is to say.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Don't play Diamondback with Solus. You've been warned. At your service.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Your name Blackwall doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher, then? Ferelden?
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
I hear that many Wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
What did you do before you became a Warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a Warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
Hey, Bull.
Can I help you? So how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube. Just, I don't know, job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
I'd like to know more about the Qunari.
You writing a book?
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right. What do you want to know?
The word Qunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Qunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha, deserters.
What about Qunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
How do the Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Olay, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
I heard there's no marriage among the Qunari.
Yeah, that's true. Qunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
That sounds different.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus, you folk have redheads. Redheads.
How is everyday life different for Qunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Val Royeaux gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Qunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her 'cause it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. People are just people.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Eldon?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Qun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
See you later, Bo.
See ya.
Once upon a time, we classified these as demons of sloth, but we learned that despair demons are something quite different. They're not the antithesis of justice or valor, but rather of hope. They form nightmares tearing away the foundations of self and purpose. When brought into the world, they are most attracted to places that the downtrodden populate, alienages, slums, prisons, and the like. The miasma they spread can lead to extreme behavior. We look for a rash of unexplained suicides, men and women so filled with grief they lash out. The most intelligent of these creatures are to be feared, for they not only feed on despair, they understand its causes, and seek to bring it about. From the shadows they ruin lives, drinking the tears of those who have no idea the cause of their misery is not random chance. From a lecture by renowned hunter Sir Hayward of the Templar Order. Nanny Goodwin lay on the hard stones of the Kirkwall docks until the sailors left with her purse. As she struggled to her feet, a large gray hand reached down to help her. It was one of the Kunari, the great horned giants who had come to live in the city. "I thank you," said Nanny Goodwin hesitantly, looking for her satchel. "I did not know the docks were so dangerous, or I would have asked one of Lord Guard to accompany me as I brought healing herbs for the children." You are Tamasaran," said the Kunari. "Under the Qun, no sailor would accost you. Why are you here?" "I am but Lord Nanny," Nanny Goodwin said, "and Lord did not believe me when I told him that the children needed healing herbs, so I was forced to buy them myself." "Under the Qun," said the Kunari, "Tamasarans are trusted and listened to when caring for the children, and any healing herbs they need would be provided. Why did Lord not attend your words?" "He is a noble," Nanny Goodwin said, "and I am merely a servant who cares for his children." She shifted her shawl to hide the bruises the sailors had given her, as well as the bruises Lord himself had left. "Under the Qun," said the Kunari, "all are equal, and no Tamasaran thinks herself a mere anything." Nanny Goodwin bid the Kunari good day and returned to Hightown with much to think about. An excerpt from The Lies of the Nobles, The Truth of the Qun, author unknown. Hey, Varric, any update?
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
All men are the work of our makers. From the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker.
And how much did you need?
Your wish is something.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things. I mean, what did the women look like? Woof.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
And how much did you need?
10 sacks would do it.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
If you only have 6, why did you ask how much I needed?
I was really hoping you only needed 6.
Can I get you anything?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Solus, any dream updates?
Hello. We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Can I do anything to upgrade my potions? Need a Dawn Lotus.
Here, sir. With Cedric's compliments, sir.
Liliana, any update?
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
How kind of him.
That, and he said people who freeze to death don't spend much coin.
Well, he's not wrong. Thanks for checking anyway.
Vivian?
Yes?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a Circle mage winds up at court here.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine?
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Do you need anything more, revered mother?
There are always more lives to be saved, child. You return.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
Hey, I got all that stuff.
Do you
Can I
need
help you with
anything more,
something?
revered mother?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
A potent healing mixture that can treat many wounded people.
Much appreciated.
Do you need anything more,
You return.
revered mother?
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
Cedric should have that for you soon.
We can use that. Hello? Can I help you with something?
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Out against demons. Wraith. Like wisps, wraiths are sometimes thought to be the remains of spirits or demons that have been destroyed. They cannot shape the fate around themselves, nor are they capable of mimicking forms they see in the minds of dreamers as many weaker spirits do. Instead, they are the scavengers of the Fade, dwelling in the shadows of stronger beings, feeding on scraps of thought and emotion. Research. Damage against demons increased.
Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
None in particular. Our guests are well pleased with what they've seen.
Okay. Time to report. Four points in this category. He's got 44 minutes left. Okay, then. The The Alamori runes found in the mountain passages outside Haven have finally given up more on their secrets, pointing to one of the larger islands off the northern coast of Ferelden. The island is quite large and covered in dense wild wilderness, so searching it will be an involved process. According to the runes, however, there should be some connection to the original disciples of Andraste and the Guardian of the Sacred Ashes. As soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow, so let's go and force and occupy the islands.
All right.
Good luck. Almost leveled up. We need deep stalker hides. Let's do that. Let's go get some deep stalkers. Just need 5, so 1 or 2 caves should do it. Maybe 3. Kind of surprised we didn't run into that lightning dragon again. Of course, who knows, maybe I need specific requirements or something for it to appear. Okay, cave, where are you? You are back this way. Birds. Oh, you're a spider. Oh, you're not dead. Dang it. Come on in anytime you want, guys. need deep stalker. I need deep stalkers, not spiders. Did I pick the wrong cave? Phooey. This is gonna hurt. This will definitely hurt. Waste of health potion. That was my own fault. Spin the weed. I want to get the deep stalker hide so I can finish that requirement. We're pretty much done with the Storm Coast for now, I think. Other than, I think, like 1 or 2 landmarks. Unless we got them all. I think we got them all. Otherwise it would be on the... Yeah. This is the last thing we have. Spin the weed. Whoa. Whoa, did you just go flying? Of course, the Deep Stalkers don't drop anything. Man. I feel like I got a little gypped. Now, of course, I can barely see where I'm going. So dark. There's 2. I just need 1 more. 1 more. Why can I not have just 1 more, please? Okay, I'll leave. Hopefully... Nope. Something just spawned. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Let's just go back to Haven. Also gotta level up. I could have just handed it in at a camp. Oh. No time like the present. Okie dokie.
Master Harry said that without more ore, he won't be able to get blades for the recruits.
Tell Master Herrick that ore doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, Mom. I think he knows.
Number of ships washed up on the shores of the Storm Coast could be salvaged for use by the Inquisition.
Excellent.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will.
I'll tell the apothecary what you need
Yes.
right away.
Good.
Offer from the Blades of Hissarion. Your worship, the Blades of Hissarion keep supplies along the
What
shore.
have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Ivor of the Blades. Well, you're the only one available, so... Let's go to the Fallow Mire. Despair Demon. You can view all acquired schematics in your inventory. That's a nice picture. Bleh.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I was hoping we could negotiate.
I wouldn't count on it. These Avar don't seem to value diplomacy. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Driven across the Frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into three groups. One settled the Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Kokari Wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Fereldans bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chastened remember a few of their traditions, but the Avar have changed little throughout the ages. Like the Chastened, the Avar are not a united people. Each tribe fends for itself and is beholden only to its Thane. They still follow their own gods, Korth the Mountain Father, Hakon Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest holds. Valleys that were arable one generation are locked in year-round ice the next. Game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone, by the time her song ends is the number of years she will spend with him. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostbacks. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Gather Ferelden artifacts in the mire. Can anyone level up? Probably. Let me check my inventory. I'll take it. No wonder I've been getting my butt kicked. So, Alyssa, we don't have much for you. Varric. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck with like that. Hold on. I should give you that. Fisher's End. First, I want to check this little hut.
There must be something here.
Obviously. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mum where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Before Andrastianism, Forgotten Faiths. The teachings of the Andrastian Chantry have been part of Theodosian life for over 800 years. The Chantry guides us and teaches us. We are made humble in the knowledge that we have sinned, and yet we are inspired and given hope through Andraste's story and her song. But Andraste died almost 2,000 years before her Emperor Cordelius Dragon established the Chantry and spread the chant of light. In those terrible years, the Theodosians were lost. Crying for salvation, they took to anyone and anything they hoped could give them the answers they so deeply sought. Some returned to well-known faiths, like the Tevinter Imperium's cult of the Old Gods, which we hold accountable for the curse of the Blight and the Darkspawn. But others found their own paths, following false prophets and making false gods out of men. Many of these religions have disappeared, dying out with their adherents, like the Daughters of Song, or the Empty Ones. Others, like the Blades of Hessarian, may still lurk in the hidden corners of our world. This book aims to remember them, so that we may find compassion for those who lived in those dark times, and also for they who even now are lost and turn to shadow, trying to find light. From Before Andrastianism, The Forgotten Faiths by Sister Rodwin of Tantervale. Garbolg's Backcountry Reserve. Likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities, or because of seizure due to drinking it, Garbolg only brewed from 874 to 892 Blessed, killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. Yeesh. Watch the alcohol. Well, this would probably be a good place to stop for now. Next time, we'll scout out the Fallow Mire. Got a second camp. We got rifts. We got other things. Oh, way down here. Locate the outpost. Artifacts of the Grey. I'm sure we probably have shards and stuff along the way too. So we got a while. Well, if you like this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time. And yeah, once again, we pick a place where it's constantly raining.